tortellini dinner, but not everybody likes shrimp and not everybody likes tenderloin. So we're making them both in record time. So I've got my 2 packages spinach tortellini and I've got my tenderloin and my shrimp. They're both marinating in a dry rub of salt, pepper, onion and garlic powders, basil, and oregano. So I browned up my beef as best I could, put it aside. I didn't want it to overcook. Deglaze the pan with a little bit of vodka and then put in your tomato basil sauce and stir that around. And then I've got my shrimp going in a different pot over here. Yummo. Add in some cream cheese chunks and I'm just going to put a lid on that and let it get all simmery and melty. And then I'm going to add in some vodka over here. Cooking these the same way pretty much, okay? Stir that up there. We've got our water getting ready for the tortellini, of course, and we're going to stir in some tomato basil with the shrimp as well. I did add in a little bit more of the sauce because it needed a little bit more. I mean, look at that. It needed more. Okay, and then we're going to put in our cream cheese in there and let that simmer on real low too. I've got my salted water ready to rock and roll. So here goes in the first batch of the tortellini. I kept them separate so that it would be the same amount in both. So get that all stirred up and delicious in your beef pot there. Oh my gosh, like what am I even saying? In your beef pot there, and then add in your tortellini. Okay, and get that all stirred in, and then stir that all up. Yeah, and then I had to put my other tortellini into the pot. We had to get our second thing going. It only takes like 2 to 3 minutes, guys. So like it's super easy. You can do it separately. Then I have my beef tips. Just add those in and stir that all up. Yummo. Give it a nice little stir. And then we have this all stirred up. Our shrimp is getting all stirred up here. And then we got to put our tortellini into there as well and stir that up. The shrimp is a little bit more brothy than the beef tips, but still so delicious. So we'll get that all stirred up and everything. And observe, there is a big mess there, and everything tastes better when you make a big mess. So make a big mess. I saved a little bit of the pasta water and put it into the pasta jar, the sauce jar, so that I could add that because the beef tips need a little bit more. Give it a little final stir there. And then I put some fresh basil on top, ready for the table. Everybody cheered and nobody cried.